Hey guys, so today I thought I was going to show you how to do some wire wrapping skills, which I really love. I love making my own wire jewelry because it's really cool and you kind of get to take your own ideas and express yourself with them. So today I'm going to show you how to make an ear cuff with wire. Here we go. So this is what your end product is going to look like. I'm showing you ahead of time so you know what you're going to be making. It's really fun and cool, and it's really cute, and you know, it's really trending right now. So the things you're going to need some bus wire. I like to use 16 gauge. It's really nice. Bus wire is really cheap, and it's really flexible and good to use. You are going to need, I don't know the exact term, but wire benders is what I call them. I also have another pair that have wire cutters with them, but if you don't have these with wire cutters, you're going to need some wire cutters, and you're also going to need something to hang, like a chain. You see, this is just chain. I have my own spool of chain. Ta-da! My very own spool of chain. And you're going to need something to hang from the chain. So that could be any charm, any feathers you want to use, or if you want to make something with wire, you surely can. It doesn't matter. If you didn't have the chain, that's all you're going to have, and it's going to look a little weird because no one's going to see it. But if you do have the chain, you're going to have cool things to hang. Alright, so the first step is you're going to take your bus wire, and I don't have a set thing or length I like to use. I just kind of estimate, and since I can't find my wire cutters, I'm going to use scissors if I can. There we go. So I'm going to measure this out. It's going to be roughly about a foot long. You're going to want just about a foot long of wire, just because it gives you flex room to bend and stuff, and I'm going to cut this off. There we go. It gives you enough room to make mistakes, and you don't have to get a whole new piece of wire. Alright, this step is optional if you don't have these. They're like thick wire holder things. I don't know exactly what they're called, but I like to take my wire benders and my wire holder and just kind of stretch it out and kind of like have it, you see how this side is kind of like, you know, a little rough and bent, and then this side is really like smooth and clean. I like to do this with my wire only because I don't have to work with as many bumps and crevices and difficult things with my wire. Now it's really nice and smooth and clean line. Alright, so you're going to take one tip of your wire and your wire benders, and you're going to slowly wrap it around to make a little loop, like a kind of a spiral. And you want to keep it nice and even. As you can see right here, I'm making myself a little spiral. Let me fix that a bit. There we go. See, now I have a little spiral on my wire. It's nice and cute. And then you're going to start bending your wire slowly. You gotta start from here. That's a little too. Alright. You're gonna start bending your wire so that it's gonna start forming a loop like that from your thing, little spiral, to make a loop. I'm gonna have to fix this up a bit, but it will do. Alright, so since we have a bunch of excess wire that we're not going to need, you're going to want to go about halfway from where the spiral meets the other side to the end. You're going to want to go a little more than halfway to that, and you're going to take your wire cutters. I finally found mine. You see these have wire cutters in them, and you're going to want to cut it off. So it's going to look a little more like that. And you're always going to be trimming stuff. Alright, so I had to cut just a little bit more off of my end right here. But what we're going to be doing is, since this one curls in, we're going to curl this spiral out. And that's going to make it look really cool. So you're going to do the same thing that you did here to this end.
Remember the feelings, remember the day my stone heart was breaking, my love ran away. This moment I knew I would be someone else. My love turned around and...
Alright, so now we have our finished ear cuff. And I think these are really cute and really adorable. I made the bottom spiral a lot bigger than the top one, and that's just me. You know, you can have the top one bigger than the bottom one, or you can have them equal lengths. It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel is what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Alright, so this part is also optional. I have some right here with me some 24 gauge wire, which is a lot smaller than the 16 gauge. And what I like to do with this is, as you can see here, it kind of gives it some texture, because I not necessarily braided it, I just did like a crisscross around it, which gives it texture and it looks, you know, really cool and stuff. So how you do that is, you are going to, if I can find it, take the end of your wire, your tinier wire, and you're gonna pull out a lot, and then you're going to make your cut. And again, this part is also optional. I just like to smooth it out, just to have it really like clean looking and not all everywhere. So if you want to do this part, you're going to take the end of your smaller wire. Sorry if this is a little blurry, guys. You're going to take it and wrap it around the bottom part of your bottom loop. And it doesn't have to look perfect, guys. It's just got to hold. So if I can get this there. See how it's kind of like, you may not be able to see it, but it's tucked into the loop. Sorry, it's blurry, guys. But it's tucked into the end of the loop. And now you're just going to wrap it around your thing. And once you get to your top loop, you're just going to go back. And it gives it this really cool look to it, and I think it looks really pretty. So you're definitely going to have some excess, and then you do the same thing that you did before. You just kind of wrap it around your bottom loop, and then you're just going to cut it off. If it'll cut, there we go. And then you're going to tuck in the ends so they don't poke your ears. And then for me, I like to clamp them down so that there aren't any jagged edges. And so now you have this cute little textured look to it, and it looks really adorable. Now what you're going to do is, if you have any sort of chain with charms on it, I have these charms on it, all you're going to do is attach them with your wire benders. You're going to take the chain, you know, unrelease it, and then you're going to attach it to the end of your thing so they hang off, and it's going to look really cute. And if you don't have your chains like that, and you have this kind of chain that's all wrapped up like this, you're going to take off some chain, you're going to make your cut. There we go. So now you have a long piece of chain. And then you're going to take it and you're going to do the same thing, unhook it. But now what you're going to do is you're just going to find a little charm or a feather to connect to the end of it. So it's going to hang off of your thing like that. So I'm going to show you some that I've done. This was the very first one that I made. This thing was connected to a headband, and I made this all by myself, and it's so cute and I like it. This is another one that I did. I think this one's really cool because when you put it on, these stick out and they look really cute. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how to put on your ear chain now because you may not know how to do it. So this is your little ear cuff. You're going to take the bottom and loop it across like that so it sits behind your ear. Here's the, if you can't see, here's the top spiral that you made and here's the bottom spiral. It sits right behind your ear and it's really cute, and you can barely tell it's there unless it's like too tight or too loose or something. But if you get it to fit perfectly, then it's really cool to wear. This is the other one that I showed you that sticks up from behind your ear. This one's a little harder to get on. There we go. It sticks out from behind your ear like that, and I think it's really cute and really cool. So if you guys liked this video, please make sure to like so I know that you want to see more wire videos, because I really love using wire. If you guys want to see anything else, leave them down in the comments below, and I'm really excited that my YouTube channel is actually working and you guys actually like it. So, bye!